Hi, we're in the next part here. I just want to explain in this part, and it will be the last one. I know I can be loquacious. I didn't even want to talk today because of the fact that I'm already very backlogged, and I just want to get my workout. Plus, I feel like God is going to be taking his church any minute now, and so if I can just get the current work I've done out, I will have covered ground. You know what I mean? Because I'm working literally for the Tribulation Church. That's coming on the earth. Alrighty. About comments. There was a time when I did like a whole laborious shorts session, go YouTube, just complaining against comments. Mara, they will keep coming. And sometimes how complain against horrible comments. People will comment horribly just because you commented, you spoke out against horrible comments. In South Korea, there is this girl, this actress, or was she just an influencer on social media? I'm already sure what she was about, but she committed suicide because of horrible comments on social media. And she had like millions of people that followed her. So when you've got like millions of people that follow you, you likely have got a ratio of about 80 to 20 when it comes to comments, where 80% of the people embrace you, they love you, that's why you are growing so big. But you won't grow, guys. If you don't click on that like, if you don't click on that heart, if you don't click on that thumbs up, the algorithm is going to realize nobody cares, and then it's going to stop pushing your content. So if you're growing, it means that most people are liking you. Yet this chick, despite having all these millions of people that helped her get to where she got, she killed herself over a small number of commenters. I woke up having recalled dreaming about that girl. God was warning me, Tik Tok, it's going to start to get scathing, and I cannot for the life of me, and he already warned me some time ago, right? I cannot for the life of me disable comments, because otherwise I'm not going to go anywhere. I need to grow. I need to get out of here. Just so you can understand why I more TikTok, or you guys, those of you that have been following me with any level of understanding, grasp of my background, my context, I have a little context because you've been here all along with me. You will know that I have been thrown into absolute squalor and obscurity. Nobody cares about what's going on with me. So it is very important for me to get for myself some kind of gainful employment again. I can no longer go back to corporate South Africa because they've literally kicked me out, making sure that I can never ever successfully apply for a job. I'm fighting for my life, do you understand? And if the Lord does not come and rapture us as in day after tomorrow, I am facing a lifetime of obscurity, and I cannot take that in my stride. So I'm using social media to create awareness so that I can gain some kind of a clout on the internet and create an online business for myself. YouTube is my main platform, therefore, because it is by far the most easily monetizable platform in a lot of social media. It takes 10,000 eons and decades, and it is very difficult to monetize on Instagram, Facebook, and even on TikTok. And I bet Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, a lot of times you need sponsorships in order to have any kind of like get a salary paid to you, and you also need to rely on people's donations and stuff like that. And I'm not about that business. I don't want people giving me money. Whereas YouTube, it's like a job, literally, where it is that if you monetize your YouTube channel, you get paid ad revenue, and the bigger you get, the bigger your salary becomes. So my primary platform for me is YouTube. Do you understand? However, there is a lot of witchcraft that is slapping the living daylights out of my YouTube channel right now. There's some weird paranormal activity going on there. It's obvious that there is something weird because I am literally sitting on my third YouTube channel, and all of them are frozen. They're going nowhere, and I'm certain that YouTube has not shadow banned me. The actual organization, it is witchcraft. Do you understand? And witchcraft, the great and amazing thing about it is that it's just a matter of tapelo, a matter of time, fasting, praying, and a season of conquering, and then next thing you're moving again. So insofar as YouTube itself has not shadow banned me, and then if they have no reason to do that, I am looking forward to one day monetizing one or all three of my YouTube channels. Right now, however, not that I'm not uploading, I'm just uploading, dumping the stuff and moving on, because like I said, I'm working for the Tribulation Saints. If the Lord should come and rapture us, they need to be able to find the content on YouTube. So I'm uploading for those reasons. However, nobody's looking at my stuff. But if nobody comes, if the Lord does not come and rapture the church, I have got to get to a point where I ultimately do monetize my YouTube channel. So what is the importance of TikTok then? TikTok is this platform that I'm not so much using in order to make money. It is a platform to create the awareness as to what's going on, to get souls reached for Jesus Christ, and on top of that, to try and get my followers on TikTok to follow me on YouTube and proliferate me in spite of the darkness of sorcery that is sitting on my YouTube channel. Anyway, the content that I upload on TikTok is exactly the same as what it is that is on YouTube. So I'm literally coming to all of these other social media platforms to say, go TikTok, go YouTube. Do you understand? So I'm doing the same thing on Facebook. I'm petitioning people to follow me. If you follow me on Facebook, please go Facebook to YouTube. If you follow me on TikTok, please go TikTok and follow me on YouTube. So I cannot therefore thwart the algorithmic performance of either Facebook or TikTok by silencing, smothering comments. I can't. I need as much of a boost or a propellant as I possibly can get in these social media platforms, not because I'm trying to monetize or become a 10 million follower TikToker, but because I'm trying to get as many people on TikTok to follow me on YouTube. Now, the law of Perito Principle, yes, the Perito Principle has it that where it is that you get some kind of an effect in the end, 20% of the people in that ecosystem contributed to that effect. So the larger you grow, the larger it contributes to the Perito Principle. Now, when you still have a small number of people following you on TikTok, it is highly unlikely. Like, I think I'm still under 200 people or 300 people. I don't have that many followers on TikTok. It is highly unlikely that all 300 are going to go and subscribe to me on YouTube, and so help me finally get to my 1,000 subscriber numbers that I need minimum, at least. You know, if all of the people on TikTok were to follow both my YouTube, all three, I would in one channel reach one of the minimum requirements or criteria in order to monetize, which is 1,000 subscribers, and the other criteria is 4,000 watch hours. I'm nowhere near reaching that, but I'm obviously gunning and I'm pushing, right? So based on the Perito Principle, I thoroughly gauge that if I'm going to get at a minimum 200 people on TikTok, 300, I have got to have 10,000, literally 10, no, not 10,000, sort of 1,000. I have got to have 1,000 followers on TikTok in order to successfully get at least 200 of them to go to YouTube, because Lanka is a call to action. As much as I want more TikTok, guys, please follow my YouTube channel. It's in the bio. Click on it and then subscribe to my channel. Guys, there's going to be those people that are too lazy. They're going to be like snails or some I like you, man. Let's play and have fun here in TikTok, man. I don't have time to be clicking out of TikTok. I'm on TikTok. I'm not going to YouTube. However, there will be that one person and 2, 3 people that will be compassionate enough to actually get out of my TikTok and go click on my bio and go to YouTube and subscribe to my channel. So for me, it's about the law of large numbers. It is about scaling. You understand? I am trying to get as many people as possible to follow me on TikTok, and upon them following me, I will still continue to send out calls to action. Say, guys, please follow me on YouTube, trusting that the Perito Principle will apply. 20% of them will go to YouTube. So the bigger I get on TikTok, the more likely it is that I'm going to get taken up. Go YouTube. 20% of you will, by that Perito Principle, go and therefore move along my YouTube. So that is my strategy to conquer sorcery that is on my YouTube channel and Letapelo, combination of all of those things, meaning I cannot disable comments for the life of me. I cannot disable comments for the life of me on TikTok. Otherwise it will blow my. It's going to take me 20,000 years. There was a time when I did. If at all you've been with me for any amount of time, you will remember there was a time that I had disabled comments on TikTok. Guys, every like 5 days I would get 2 followers. Despite I didn't care. For me, it was worth it because the pain was too exquisite. But then it got frustrating. My YouTube channel got frozen, stuck. They are all up in my girl. I'm interceding for myself. I am fasting. I'm praying, all that jazz. So I need help. I need visibility. I need concerted prayer. I need people to help me to pray and also to go to my actual YouTube channel. These strong men, one can bring down 1,000, 2 can bring down 2,000. So I realized that I have to overcome my sorrow. Guide the comment section. TikTok. I have to overwhelm it by basically, essentially, that's what I'm saying right now. Get over these horrible people and just open my comments again. Like, let the floodgates of heaven open there again. And it's been going swimmingly the past couple of weeks since I came back to my comments, and I've been growing, nicely, healthily. Every day I upload a lot of videos, you guys would know that, and I gain on average, and it's been increasing kind of exponentially, anything on average from 15 to 25 followers per day. And so it's really helping. The comments these people, let's go to part 3. I was hoping not to have to go into many parts, but we're gonna do that.